Trump in 2016 says he still supports him, even with the trade issues.
As long as he don't get too carried away.
As for the soybeans, the key, he says, will be what the price is when the crop goes to market this fall. Can't predict that, he says. In Lincoln County, Steve Onosorge, WBTV on your side.
Now, Mitchum says there is still a lot of time for China and the U.S. to work out a new deal before crops are harvested.
And today we want to take a look at the weather because this is the live HD tower cam behind us, and you can see it's kind of bouncing around a bit. It's been breezy today.
No doubt about it. I brought in some winds of change as the temperature goes as well. Let's get you over to Lee Brock in the First Alert Weather Center. Lee?
Yeah, you're exactly right. We've seen big changes just in the past couple of hours. We've seen the temperatures drop. We've seen the sun come back out in some places, and we've also seen that wind really pick up. I want you to show you our Scott Clark Toyota camera from our network of cameras because, seriously, the picture, the video in this case is worth 1,000 words. You can see that tree blowing in the wind all afternoon. Check out the flag, the poor flag up there, really getting a workout because of the gusty winds that we've had through the entire afternoon. So let's take a look at this. As you step outside, you probably will notice a difference. This morning, we had temperatures kind of like this. They went up for a bit, and now they've fallen back to where we are right now. Most of us are in the low to mid-60s for the time being. Here are your wind gusts. Look at these numbers. We have wind gusts anywhere from 20 to almost 25, close to 28 miles an hour. Look at Hickory. That's your wind gust right now. 45 mile per hour wind gusts in Boone. So really, really strong winds in the higher elevations. That's exactly why you have a wind advisory, and that goes in effect until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. A lake wind advisory in Chesterfield, South Carolina, and Lancaster, South Carolina. That goes until 12 a.m. So really gusty winds. We have the wind also guiding down a little bit through the overnight period. Not such a bad day tomorrow, but the temperatures are going to be completely different. We go from the mid-60s back to the low 50s by even 11:30. We have cooler temperatures, and we also have rain back in the picture. We'll talk about when. It's not the greatest timing. It's coming up in just a little bit.
All right, Lee, thank you. A crook tries to rob a Family Dollar store, but when the cashier wouldn't hand over the money, the bad guy reverted to Plan B. WBTV's Paul Cameron explains in his exclusive Crime Stoppers investigation.
Easter Sunday at 5 in the afternoon, the Family Dollar on University City Boulevard was busy.
Lots of people. I mean, this store was pretty packed.
So packed that few took notice of the young man in the gray hoodie and camouflage pants.
He was waiting inside the store. There were times where he would kind of just hang around the front register, and then he even walked around in the aisles as if he was actually shopping.
When the front register finally cleared of shoppers, he made his move.
He demands money at first, and then when the cashier says he can't give him anything, that's when he pulls out a gun with his left hand and then demands a carton of cigarettes from the cashier.
So he had Plan B. He wanted these cigarettes as a secondary plan.
Yeah, this lets us know this guy planned this out pretty good. The whole time of coming in and walking around the store, concealing his face from all the cameras, up to the point where he didn't get in cash but got cigarette cartons.
What he didn't take into account on his way out was a hidden camera.
As he's leaving, we get a very good shot of his face. He did a good job of hiding himself from all the cameras that he knew of inside the store, but he didn't realize that there was one more camera at the exit door that catches people's faces as they leave.
Well, I think he got away with about 4 or 5 cartons of smokes. Here are the only good still pictures we have. A young man in his 20s. He may have a tattoo or birthmark on his face. Call 704-334-6000 if you know him or know something about this crime, and you can earn yourself a reward without having to leave your name. So all of that, a couple of cartons of cigarettes to trade for a potential felony charge. And the one thing we know is left-handed. So that,
can I get you to do a load of comments?
Yeah. You need them?
Yeah, I'm going to have them. This is my last pair of clean work pants.
You have to do my waiting for a grocery store opened its doors today.
Coming up, we'll give you a look inside Sprouts Farmers Market and tell you about some of the food that's offered. And then we're going to have this.
In a world where you can be anything, the best thing you can be is kind.
One of life's most valuable lessons inside this lunchbox. I'm Kristen Hampton. The good news is coming up.
A midweek front leading to a late week cool down. I'll let you know how long it lasts.
Plus, when you're going on vacation, fun is probably at the top of the list. But what about safety? How to make sure your rental is safe? Tomorrow on WBTV News This Morning.
Dreaming of a new home built on your lot? Log on to MadisonHomebuilders.net to request a free plan book. In addition to no construction loan and no down payment, Madison Home Builders will even pay your standard closing costs. Madison Home Builders, we'd love to go to work for you.
Before you can master your craft, you gotta turn up the heat. Before you can get away, you gotta know where you're going. And before you can bring your vision to life, you need every little detail to help pave the way. So get ready to take it outside. Take it all outside. And finally tell the Joneses it's their turn to keep up. Because when you want more out of your backyard, Belgard paves the way.
You okay there, Kurt?
Karate helps relieve some of the house buying stress.
At least you don't have to worry about homeowners insurance. Call Geico.
Geico helps with homeowners insurance?
Been doing it for years.
I'm calling Geico right now.
Good idea.
Get to know Geico and see how easy homeowners and renters insurance can be.
The floor system under our homes goes from really dry in winter to dripping wet in summer. The cost to fix this dry rot is what is creating a fast-paced effortless dry pro. Your mold, wood rot, waterproofing, concrete lifting, and foundation repair expert.
The First Alert Weather app is sponsored by Subaru South Boulevard and Subaru Concord.
With all its mouth-watering flavors, delicious combinations, and unique ingredients, this dish looks complicated. That is, until you see how it starts. Just choose your seafood, choose your flavor, and pop it in the oven. Public seafood cooking bag dinners. They're simple, complete, and completely delicious. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
When it comes to finding style and comfort at a great value, you don't have to go far. At Value City Furniture, we can help you find the perfect place to settle in and get comfy. And it's all at a price that's right for you.
Going on right now at Value City Furniture. Shop today and get free delivery right to your door when you spend $9.99 or more. Or enjoy 36-month special financing.
So check us out. You're going to love what you see. Only at Value City Furniture.
The $12.99 Papa's Meal Deal presents 12.99 seconds of better VFX. The $12.99 Papa's Meal Deal. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Time and Temperature on WBTV is sponsored by Honda Dealers of the Carolinas.
New at 5 o'clock, holding that cell phone or any other electronic device while you drive on South Carolina roads could soon cost you. The State House could pass a bill as soon as tomorrow that would pose fines on drivers who are caught. Some lawmakers feel the texting and driving law is actually too weak. They want to charge a $100 fine for drivers caught holding a phone, even if it's at a stop sign or stop light. There would be a $300 fine each time after the driver's first violation.
Sprouts Farmers Market is now open for business in Valentine. Grocery store employees welcomed the first customers bright and early at 7 a.m. and they gave special deals to the first 200 customers. Maureen joining us back in studio to give you an inside look at the new store.
Yeah, you saw how dark it was early in the morning. Dozens of people were in line before they even opened for the grand opening of Sprouts Farmers Market. Customers arrived as early as 5. Look at that. They were already in line. The new store is on the Ballencroft Parkway. We're told 90% of the food is natural or organic. Some conventional items are offered. When you walk inside, you'll see fresh produce at the center of the store. Sprouts sells seafood, meat. There's also a full-service deli inside. There'll also be free tastings while you're grocery shopping. They were very excited to see those customers. A spokesperson says all the food is value priced, so they're confident organic food lovers will find some great deals.
The demand for health and value here has been, over the roof. We've had people request a location here.
We moved here from Scottsdale, Arizona about a year ago, and we used to shop here about 3 or 4 times a week. So we've been following the store for the last 2 years, waiting for them to build it up. So here we are supporting our favorite store.
Now, everyone who makes a purchase today will get a free reusable bag. More sales and specials will be offered this week, especially over the weekend. There is a mobile app even that you can download for additional ways to save on food. Sprouts is open from 7 to 10 daily. A lot of people excited to see it here in Valentine. Back to you.
Thank you, Maureen.
Charlotte man being called a hero for defending his 10-year-old cousin.
Riker was bullied by his classmates because he brought his prized new lunchbox to school. It's colorful, and you can see it has cats on it. Well, that's when David Pendragon decided to help the little guy out. This touching story is tonight's good news.
Riker was so proud of his lunchbox. Cats in space. It was his favorite new thing, but only for a few days.
A couple days later, he said he didn't want to bring his lunch anymore. He wanted to buy the school lunch, and so she knew something was wrong.
David Pendragon saw his cousin's post on Facebook. Kids teased Riker about his lunchbox, asked if it belonged to his sister.
12 or 14 dollars.
David thought he might be able to help him.
But I just went to Amazon to look for it and found it and ordered it that day.
With his lunchbox, David marched into his corporate office in Uptown Charlotte, and to anyone who asked, he told the story of his cousin. This photo, with that story included, had been shared more than 30,000 times on Facebook.
And then all of a sudden it was 1,000 people, and it was 2,000 people, and it just went nuts.
David aimed to show that self-expression isn't anything to be ashamed of. Neither is this lunchbox. The funny thing is, it used to be for sale on Amazon. It's now sold out.
You like what you like in the world, where you can be anything. The best thing you can be is kind. And I wanted him to see that, and I wanted anybody who had forgotten that for a minute to see that.
Probably never thought you'd find such a valuable lesson in a lunchbox. In Charlotte, with the good news, Kristen Hampton, WBTV, on your side.
Yay! How cool is that?
Bravo,
Cool
right?
story.
Yeah, absolutely. Good for that. They're stepping up. Absolutely. Just who cares?
That's right. Right.
You want whatever you want in your lunchbox. It doesn't matter.
You should be able to carry it proudly without fear of any kind of bullying. Kristen, of course, that's how Kristen Hampton, who brings us the good news each weeknight here. She's always looking for good news story ideas. So if you have them, send her your ideas. Good news at WBTV.com.
Let's talk about the weather here this evening. You did notice the change outside. It didn't take long. You stepped outside. You felt the wind and some cooler temperatures.
Yeah, 60s today, Lee.
Yeah, we probably came in around lunchtime. Now it's completely different. It's completely different from what it was when we walked inside today. We've got the wind that's really picked up. The temperature has fallen considerably. We were in the mid-70s when we came in. Get ready. We're not there anymore. We're not even close to there anymore. We had a cold front move through, swept all the way through the area, and really started to bring those changes. You can see it on the national scale. Yesterday, many of us across the southeast were basking in the 80s. No more. Look how small that swath of warm air is. Give it a couple more hours, and even that's going to be completely gone. Here's your 24-hour temperature change. Anywhere from 10 to almost 15, 16 degrees cooler right now than it was this time yesterday. That's what a cold front can do for you. Another thing it can do is really pick up the wind. Your Scott Clark Nissan Honda HD Tower Cam. That wind has been crazy this afternoon. Starting to see a little bit more sunshine, though, starting over what we had earlier in the day. 64 degrees your current temperature. The wind is out of the northwest, so a cooler direction. Right now it's 8 miles an hour. It has certainly been higher than that, though, at points this afternoon. Let's talk about temperatures. As of
Are
most
you
times
eating
are back in the
something?
mid-60s. And this really doesn't look
What
so
did
bad.
you
This
say
doesn't
now?
look abnormal. Your average high temperature is
I don't
69
know.
degrees. But considering
Hold
how
on.
warm it has been, that's the big change we're talking about. 45
Leave
current
it alone.
temperature in Boone. We have a 33-degree temperature in Beach Mountain. This actually just changed. 48 degree temperature in Boone. 47 though in Fleetwood. 45 West Jefferson. I've been looking at some of our tower cams. I can see people wearing the big coats again, wearing the jackets with the hoods outside because it is so chilly up there. Not just because of the temperature itself, but also because of the wind. You have a wind advisory until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. The clouds though are starting to clear out. We do see more sun heading into the day tomorrow. The pressure system builds in, and that cold front moves on through. But boy, is it going to be chilly outside tomorrow. Let's take a look at the numbers. It won't be quite as windy tomorrow. It will be sunny, but 62 is about all we can do for a high temperature. 70 degrees on Friday, a tad warmer by then. Then comes Saturday, Typically, that's a day you look forward to. This time, not so sure. 59 for a high. Showers in the picture. Even a pocket of heavy rain can't be ruled out. Sun returns for Sunday. Still cool, though. Another round of rain heading into the day on Monday. There's your forecast. Eric Thomas has more coming up at 6 o'clock.
Hey, thank you. Breaking news next at 6 o'clock. Police just released new body camera video as they tried to rescue a pregnant woman held hostage by a gunman.
Coming up, we are walking step by step through the video, what that suspect said to police and how officers got that woman away safely. Plus this.
Coming up, hear how police rescued a woman who had been beaten, raped, and held captive.
Closed captioning on WBTV News is sponsored by Subaru South Boulevard and Subaru Concord.
I don't have that stupid for, I believe it was for the chase for ravioli. I don't know it's $1 but also grass match in it. Like, it makes me move up. Not, how big is the value side?
Spring has finally arrived. So open the door and bring a little freshness home. Bring in all the colors. Bring on the spring picnics, whether outdoors or in. Because at Food Lion, every ounce of spring is guaranteed fresh at a price everyone can afford. So you can always bring spring home. Food Lion, how refreshing.
Since 1945,